It's just gone 10 to 12. Took this opportunity to get out the sun for a bit. Absolutely scorching out there today. And as I promised you earlier, I'm going to talk to you a little about some of the baits that we're testing on this trip here in France, and the pop-ups and tippers in various colours and flavours. So starting with this one here, all these baits are in 12mm, and the pop-ups obviously, because I fished these on top of a bottom bait 16mm, which make a nice snowman. So this one here, obviously white, and this is a flavour that's in production that we're making. It's Scope X Cream. Done really well on these recently down at the syndicate. I haven't tried them yet on this session, but I might give them a bash during the week. So there's the Scope X Creams. Obviously white again, 12mm. This one's a plum flavoured boilie. White seems to be the in colour at the moment. Well, giving me loads of bites on various venues, so I've done them again in white. Moving on, this is one of my old faithfuls, the good old Appetite. Now, if you saw any of our blogs down Drayton last year, bit of a lifter there on the left hand rod. Getting back to what I was saying, if you seen any of our blogs last year, the winter campaign down Drayton, I used this all the way through the winter, on top of a Fizz bottom bait, and did really well on them, so I'm definitely going to give them a bash during this session. And this is one of our latest editions, well, latest prototypes I should say. They look a bit reddish from my side of the camera. I don't know if they look pink when you view this, but two things I've got to say about this: they're pink and they stink. Absolutely honk these things do. And that was what I tipped off a bottom bait on my first fish on this session, which was a 26-pound mirror from down the margin. So that was nice to get an early fish under the belt on one of them. This one's a peachy flavour, and they're in like a pale, lush, pinky colour, if I could call them that. I've actually got one of them on now, on a withy rig with a 16mm pop-up. So see how they develop and see if they bag us any fish. Mark's favourites, the Fizz. We're still field testing this bait, but I've just rolled these in two different colours, yellow and white. And I don't know if you caught what Mark said earlier with one of his captures. The yellow's just slightly edging it over the white, but I've got to be honest with you, it's a clay line bottom on this venue. The water's really murky, and I think they're just homing in on the Fizz. And if they ain't homing in on the Fizz, they're homing in on the hot fish, because that's a real potent bait. And here's another new one. There's a two-tone, and that's the one that I tipped off the hot fish boilie last night for the 38. Two different flavour combinations there, as well as two different colours. So once again, that was nice to get a quick fish on its first outing, and a fish at £38. And then just left to say is some 16mm. These are Fizz in the eggshell colour. Now, I've mentioned these in a few blogs down the syndicate. Mark's done really well on the bottom bait version of this, so I did try that on the first night. I think I might give it another bash during the week, but there's the eggshell Fizz. Some more Fizzes. There's two different colours in there, yellows and whites, 16mm. They're perfect for the withy rig with a tipper. And last but not least, a bait I've got on now is the blackjack, and I've got that tipped off with one of those little dusky peach flavoured pink coloured baits. So as you can see, I've been a busy little boy and rolled myself loads of little different edges hopefully, prototypes and more field testing, and you know, plenty of options.